Hello ladies and gentlemen and movie lovers of all kind, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I am your host, Brett Murphy, and for today's video, we are going to be looking at Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So the first official poster, the first official set of stills, the first official teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings has finally dropped. So, let's talk about it. Okay, firstly, Simu Liu, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, was born to play this role. I've been saying that from the very beginning. I don't know if I've seen an actor or actress ever so stoked to play a character in a movie. I mean, as soon as this casting was announced, this guy became an absolute social media star. And after seeing this first teaser, any remaining doubts were quickly washed away. I mean, on top of the fact that this dude hit the Marvel diet hard and is absolutely shredded, he just seems so charismatic and likable. Not to mention, he is kicking so much ass in this trailer. I guess that's where we can segue next, is that the action in this trailer, at least the fight scenes in particular, look so well done. Don't get me wrong, I love and am forever thankful for Anthony and Joe Russo and what they have done for the MCU. Their movies are some of my favorite, actually all of their movies are probably my favorite of the MCU. But speaking on Captain America the Winter Soldier in particular, the fight scenes really aren't that great. They're often choppy with quick cuts and lots of shaky cam, even though we know these actors are actually doing the stunts. So that has always kind of annoyed me about their movies, but this is not the case here. We are seeing everything. We are getting the wide shots. We are getting multiple moves from multiple people. This is the same shit that we have been praising John Wick for the past couple of years. And now it looks like we're getting that with the MCU. Long, unbroken, wide shot fight scenes, and it looks great. We don't really get much of the story here, but I kind of like that. We know that Shang-Chi has gotten, 10 years away from his mentor to kind of live his life and be his own person. And it seems like he's really squandered it, so now he's being called back for whatever purpose he must serve. But I really do enjoy the mysticism of it all. I don't want to get everything spoiled before the movie even comes out, especially when it's only like a 1.5-minute long teaser trailer. That's the point of a teaser, is to leave me wanting more. I'm honestly cool if this is all we get until the movie releases in September. And now the villain. I have no idea who this villain is. I am not well versed in the comics of Shang-Chi, but all I can say is I really dig the fit and the mask looks crazy cool. Not to mention, this person too looks badass, because I don't want to say he, she, or whatever, because we have no idea who it is or what they are. But they definitely know how to lay the smack down on some fools, and are certainly going to give Shang-Chi a run for his money. Aside from that, I'm really digging the color in this movie. There's that one wide shot with the purple neon lights in the background. It reminded me so much of John Wick Chapter 3, and yeah, I'm referencing John Wick a lot right now. Don't know why, but there are certainly similarities here. And that's not a bad thing whatsoever, because that's probably my favorite shot in the entire trailer. And it looks like we're going to get some sort of big epic battle. Now, I don't know if this is going to be at the end of the movie or if this is going to be a flashback to like way back when, sort of like we got in Thor Ragnarok. But there seems to be people on horses, people with swords, people with what looks like maybe vibranium sort of weapons. And then it also looks like we have giant wolves or giant bear creatures or something, so I'm sure that's going to be a pretty cool sequence. We don't really get much from the rest of the supporting cast. We get a little bit of a voiceover from Shang-Chi's mentor, I guess it is. It looks like a brief look at the actual Mandarin, possibly. And then we get just a little bit of dialogue from Awkwafina, who is an actress I actually find to be pretty funny, and I like her in most of the things that I've seen her in. And although, like every other MCU movie, there does certainly seem to be sequences that are pretty CGI heavy, but thankfully it looked like that last sequence with the bus and the dump truck was all done practically, seeing the bus crush those cars and everything, and I love me some practical effects, especially in these movies where practical effects aren't always the main goal. The main goal for a lot of these MCU movies is just get the shot and make it look cool, and that is often done with a ton of CGI, but it looks like this movie is going for a lot of practical effects, which I love. Not to mention from the poster, because I don't know if we actually see it in the movie at all, but Shang-Chi's outfit also looks spectacular. Regardless, I have been hyped for this movie for quite some time, just based off of Simu Liu's hype alone. This guy has been so excited ever since the casting news was announced. I immediately followed him on Twitter, and he has been nothing but entertaining and humble the entire time. And now that this trailer has finally dropped, I'm even more excited to see this movie come September. Do I know anything about this character or the world that he inhabits? No, not at all. But that doesn't mean I can't absolutely be stoked for it, and that doesn't mean that you can't be either. So that is all for this video, folks. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with my thoughts on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And be sure to let me know what your thoughts were on the brand new teaser trailer. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more content, consider subscribing to my channel and ringing that little bell icon. That way you can be notified about all of my latest uploads. And as always, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. And that's a wrap. Hey you, yeah you, if you made it this far, just know I appreciate you. And while you're here, consider hitting that subscribe button.